Good night. My name is Gustavo Solozano Penagos. Today we are going to talk about a story called Abihiro. Um, Once upon a time, there was a peasant of a small stature who wanted to be a soldier. His name was Carlos. He was poor and lived in a humble carriage on the out outskirts of the castle. His dream was to be part of the troops of his great King Arthur. Arthur's kingdom was very distant and isolated. Carlos' job was to clean the armor and boots of the officer and, and soldiers because of his height. He was too small. All the armor and instruments of war were bigger than him, and he wasn't even tall enough to serve as a cook. Carlo joined the army and because of his stature, he went noticed among the other military men when they were in alignment. Frequently, they didn't notice him because of his height. He was underestimated and mistreated on several occasions during the training maneuvers behind peers in the military. Despite all these things, he was a happy young man. When the soldiers were routinely exploring the peripheries of the castle of Arthur Kingdom, some army squads were ambushed and kidnapped by a group of criminals trying to attack and assault the wall of King Arthur of invade and seize power on in the castle. Uh, Captain, maybe I can help. Carlos and coming out from behind some soldiers look at him astonished. How do you escaped? Is exclaimed the captain. I inherit from my father a magic ring, um, and he told me that if someday it was in danger, I could use it in the index of the right hands, and that some things magical would happen. I put it on when we were ambushed um, by the villains and magically disappeared. So I could escape. Escape. Carlos put on his ring, slipped through the states and fencing where he's died and tortured. Um, Conrad were in lift. Then when they were all free, they went hiding and also wait for the to fall asleep to assault and attack the villains. That's how the soldiers Carlos saved and protective the kingdom of kingdom of King Arthur became a great figure and hero of the kingdom. The the peasant of small structure Carlos shows us that you should not discredit us judge 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 anyone be their appearance in this story. He was created sight and marked for his small stature, and at first they didn't give him the opportunity to belong to the army, much less to accompany them to fight, and yet he proved to be the only accompanied person who could protect and save his current and save the castle from the invasion of the villains, where they wanted to take power and loot the treasures of the castle. And despite his limitation and condition, he was living happily and excuse me, he was living happily and accepted himself as he was. He was also person who strived strived to itself before others to be effective in this case as soldiers of the kingdom, regardless of the of his appearance and structure in this story, where we must stand out as sense to his designer self-esteem, loyalty loyalty in subsequently for his for him heroic act of the liberating these Conrads. He was praised and noticed throughout the kingdom. Thank you very much.